Today we will start the lecture on construction management law. So already in last lectures we have solved the problems or numericals related with critical path method. So we have covered maximum numbers of problems. Today also we will cover some more problems related with the critical path method. Again, the same way we have to draw the network diagrams, and depending upon the network diagrams we have to calculate the various times, and also we have to calculate the total float, and we have to mark a critical path by double line. Okay? So today again we will have with some different data, with some different changes. Again we will draw the network diagram for by using critical path method. Okay? So first we will read the example number 7. Draw the network diagrams and determine critical path, total float, and show the critical path with double line on the network if duration of network is as follows. Okay? So if duration of network is as follows, so there are these are the events, these are the durations, and these are the remark. Okay? So in previous lectures we have already seen it has been given in terms of 1 2 1 3 1 3 1 4, but here alphabetically it has been given in A to B. So it is just to confuse, there is no need as such required. Here it has been given as event, that means that node part it has been given as event. This node circular part it has been represented as event, whereas that arrow part it has been it is nothing but the activity. Okay? So this event it has been given as it has been represented by alphabeticals, that is A B C D. So in previous lectures we have already seen it has been given in numbers. So here it has been given in alphabet. So it is just to confuse, there is no as such required. Therefore events are given in alphabets, that is A to B, and durations are given in days. Okay? So these durations are given in days 9 8 5 6. And remark, this remark column is very very important. So we have, while drawing the network diagram, we have to read these remarks also. Okay? And while reading this remark we have to draw this particular activities, or we have to draw this particular event. Okay? So we have to read properly the remarks also while drawing the network diagrams. Okay? So these three columns are very very important, in which first column is nothing but event, second column is nothing but durations, and third column is nothing but the remark. Okay? So these three columns are very very important. So we will start. First we will draw the network diagram. So starting point is A. So here it has been stated that the starting of the activity will be starting from the event A. That means starting point is A. So first we will draw A. Also A to B event, it has been having a durations of 9, and A to C, that means A is the starting point for both B and C. That means B event and C event, they are starting from the same point, that is A. So A to B it has been 9, and A to C it has been 8. That means starting point is same, A. So we will first copy this. First we will copy this, and starting point we will draw as A. Okay. And next it is B. Again we will copy this here as B. So this point is, we will call this as B, and we will call this as C. And we will draw the activities. We will draw these activities in this way. So we have drawn the activities. Starting point for both the activities is starting point of is A. Yes, starting point is A. A to B it is having a duration for 9, and A to C, that means A is the starting point, A to B and A to C. A to B it has been having a duration of 9. So we will copy this 9 here. Yes, again we will copy this, but this duration is 8, so we will edit this for 8. Yes. Next B to D. Okay? Next third line is nothing but this third line, it has been nothing but B to D. So B to D event is having a duration for 5. That means it is having a duration for 5 days. It will be started from B. So B to D Also we have to read this sentence, what this sentence says, what this remarks column says. D succeeds B, that means D, it is B is the previous point and D is the next point. Okay? So D succeeds B, so D is succeeding B, that means D is the front point and B is the back point. So B already we have calculated, next point is nothing but D. So we have to read sentences also. So we will copy this and paste here, or somewhat near we will copy this because more space will be required. Okay, so here this point is nothing but B to D, that means this point is nothing but D. See? Again we will draw the arrow also. What about the durations for this? The duration for this, it has been mentioned as B to D duration, it has been given as 5. So again we will copy this and we will paste for 5 and we will edit this. Okay. So it is for 5. Next we will read this C to E, it has been fourth line, it has been C to E. C to E, it is having 6. Also D to E, that means C and E, D and E, they are meeting at the same point. C is also meeting at C is ending with E and D is also ending with E. C is also ending with E and D is also ending with E. So that means E is the common point. So we will end here. C is also ending with E and E is also, B is also ending with D is also ending with E. That means E is having a common point. Here we will draw a common point for E as, yes, E. So while drawing the network diagrams, we have to see the next lines also. We have to read the next line also because they are interlinked with each other. In this network diagram, every activity, it has been interlinked with each other. So here we have to read simultaneously the next sentence also. So here C to E, it has been 6. We will write down 6 here also. What about this sentence says, remark says E succeeds C and E. So here we have read the fourth line, C to E, it has been 6 the duration, and D to E, that means C is also ending with E, D is also ending with E. And what about this line says, so here we will read this remark also, E succeeds C and D, that means E succeeds D, C and D. So C and D are the previous 2 points, whereas E is the succeeding point. E is the succeeding point and C and D are the previous point. So same line it has been used for this. D to E, it has been the statement, it has been same for this because the end point it has been same, therefore sentence for the remark it has been same. E succeeds C and D. So that means we have drawn the correct diagrams, that is this. Okay, so E succeeds D and C. Yes, E succeeds C and D. What about CE? So CE, it has been 6. So we will copy this and we will paste as 6. We will edit this C to E, that is 6. And what about D to E? D to E, it has been 5. So D to E already it has been taken as 5. Okay. So in this way, up to this point, we have calculated the things. What the next line says, up to D to E we have completed as 5. C to F. C to F, it has been 10 days. Okay. That means there is another point which has been starting with C to F. So C, it has been already calculated to F. And what the remark says, F succeeds C. Yes, F is succeeding C. Yes. Okay. So we can draw a line as F. So we can copy this and we will convert this to F. F. Okay, so F is succeeding, yes, F is succeeding, yes, F is succeeding C, yes, F is succeeding C. What about the durations? The duration is 10. So again we will copy this and we will edit this for 10. Okay, so C to F we have calculated, C to F. What about next line, E to G? We are starting with E and we are ending with G. So E to G, it has been 8. E to G it has been 8. So here E to G, so we will have somewhat in the same line E to G. E to G, yes, and we will draw the line also. So E to G it has been given as 8, so we will copy this 8 here, and also we will read the remark also. E succeeds E, yes. G succeeds E, yes. G succeeds E. What is next line? After 8 durations, what is next? F to H it has been 4. F to H, that means F is here, F to H is 4 also. We will read the remark. H succeeds F, that means yes, F will be H succeeds F, and whereas F to H is nothing but 4. So we will copy this. F to H, and again we will draw the line. Okay. What about its durations? So the F to H it has been having a duration for 4. So we will copy this and we will edit it for 4. We will edit this to 4. Yes. F to H. What is next? H to I and H to I and G to I. That means I is the common point for H also and G also. H to I and G to I. That means I is the common point for both the activities. And what the remark says, so I succeeds H and G. That means H and G are the common points. Okay. So H, that means I is the succeeding activities for G and H. Okay. So G and H, I is the succeeding activity. That means I is the common point. Okay. So we can copy this again, and we will paste this here. And last point is nothing but I, and we will again join this by arrows. Okay, so in this way we have drawn the network diagrams. Okay, what about the durations for HI? So HI it has been 11, so we will copy this and edit this to 11. For both case we will G to I it is 10, yes, G to I it has been 10, H to I it has been 11, so we will edit this and we will convert this to 11. Okay, so in this way we have drawn the network diagrams. Okay, so most important is we have to read properly the given data, that is events column. We have read the event column also, we have read the durations also, and remarks are most important. Depending upon the remarks column is it is used for it is to draw the network diagrams. Okay, so with the help of remark we can draw the network diagram easily. So we have used this remark and we have drawn the network diagrams. So these are the various activities and these are the network diagrams with various durations. Okay. Next thing is we have to find out the EST, that is the earliest starting time and latest finish time. So first we will copy this. So we have to find out the earliest starting time and latest finish time. After drawing this network diagram, we have to find out this earliest starting time and latest finish time. Okay. So we will copy this in front of each. First it will be blank. Okay. Then we will feed the data. So we will first copy this. So we have copied this. So in this way we have copied the earliest starting time and latest finish time for every event. Every node. Event is in the sense nodes. Okay. So we have copied for in front of every node. So first thing, after that EST, that is the earliest starting time. Already we have discussed in last lectures. 3 things to be taken care while calculating EST, earliest starting time, EST. What is the 3 important things to be considered while calculating EST? First, EST to be calculated in the forward directions. So we will calculate EST in the forward direction. First thing, most important, EST to be calculated in the forward direction. Next, second important thing, EST it is to be calculated by adding the durations. EST to be calculated by adding the durations of that particular activity. Third thing, EST should be the maximum value. Third thing, EST it should be the maximum value. So EST will always be the maximum value. We have to take the maximum durations for EST. So these three things to be kept in mind while calculating or while finding out EST, that is the earliest starting time. So one by one we will find out the earliest starting time. First point will be same for both. Okay, so this points will be same. So I have copied this. So first starting point will be same and ending point will be same. Okay, so 0 0 is the starting point, earliest starting time, later finish time. Same way end point will also be the same. Okay, so we will start from A to B alphabetical. So after A it has been B. So while calculating EST we have to see the heads also. Okay, an arrow head. How many converging points are there? A to B, A to B, and only one arrow is there. That means A it is to be added. So 0 plus 9. Okay, so 0 plus 9 is nothing but 9. So we will copy this and we will edit this as 9. So this point is 9. Next is A to C. Again A to C. So A to C. So C is having only one arrow point. That means one converging activity is there. So 0 is the EST, previous EST. So 0 plus 8 is nothing but 8. So we will copy this and we will edit this to 8. Yes, 8. Again next alphabetical D is there. Again D is having only one converging points, that is from B to D. So that means 9 is the previous activity EST value. So 9 plus 5. So 9 plus 5 is nothing but 14. So we will have this as 14. We will copy this and we will add it to 14. 14. Next E. Yes, but E is having two converging points. First it has been converging from D to E. Next it has been from C to E. So E is having two heads. Okay, arrow heads. E is having two arrow heads. Okay, first head from D to E, next head from C to E. So while calculating EST for this particular that is E node, we have to see the maximum value. So first we will see alphabetical C to E. So C is having duration of 6. So 6 plus 8 is nothing but 14. 6 plus 8 is nothing but 14. So 6 plus 8 is 14. What about this activity? So this activity is having a 14 plus 5. 14 plus 5 is nothing but the 19. The maximum value is nothing but 19. So 14 is the previous EST value and its duration is added with the durations. So 14 plus 5 is nothing but 19, and here it has been 14. So what is the maximum value? 19. So we will take this as 19. Yes, so we have taken this as 19. So 14 plus 5 is 19, and whereas 8 plus 6 is nothing but 14. So out of this maximum value is 19. So we have taken for E, there were two converging points, D to E and C to E. We have taken the maximum as 19 for EST. What about F? F is having only one converging points, that is C to F. So C it has been having EST as 8. So 8 plus 10 is nothing but 18. So directly it has been, we can take this as 18. Okay. What about G? G is again having only one converging points, E to G. So E to G is the only one path for G. So E is having a value of, the value will be 19 plus 8. So 19 plus 8 is nothing but 17. 27. 19 plus 8 is nothing but the 27. So we will copy this and we will edit it to 27. Same way, what about H? So H is again having only one point, that is 18 plus 4. So 18 only one converging points from F. So already previous activity is 18, the EST for previous activity is 18. So 18 plus 4 is nothing but 22. So 18 plus 4 is nothing but 22. So we will copy this and we will edit this as 24. 24, sorry, 22, 22, yes, 22. The value is 22. So 18 plus 4 is nothing but 22. Yes. Next, what is the next activity? Again, this I is having two converging points, G to I and H to I. Okay. So these are the two converging points for last activity, that is I. So G to I and H to I. So we will see H to I. 11 plus 22 is 33. What about this? 27 plus 10 is nothing but 37. So out of this 33 and 37, the maximum value is 37. So we will copy this and we will paste here as 37. So in this way we have calculated EST for every activities. Okay, so all the activities, for all the activities we have calculated EST. Okay, so 27 plus 10 is 37, 22 plus 11 is 33. The maximum value is 37. So we have taken this as 37. Again, as we have started with 0 0 and we will end with the same value as 37 and 37. So this is the rule for calculating EST and LFT. So starting point and end point should be same. So starting, we have for starting any project, the duration required is 0. For ending any project, the duration will be required is, depending upon these durations, it has been calculated as 37. So 37 is this value. Next is LFT. Again, most important is three things again to be kept in mind while calculating LFT, that is latest finish time. While calculating latest finish time, again three things to be kept in mind. Okay, first thing is LFT, it has been calculated in backward directions. LFT will be calculated in the backward directions, reverse directions, first thing. Second thing, LFT will while calculating LFT, so we have to deduct the durations. We have to deduct this duration, that is 10, 11, 8, 4. So we have to deduct the durations while calculating LFT. Second point. Third point is LFT should be minimum least value. Okay, LFT should be least value. Latest finish time should be the least value. Okay, so we will start. So we have already taken I as 37. What about next? G. So G is nothing but having a durations only one tail end. Okay, we have while calculating EST we have seen head. Now LFT we will see tail. So only one tail end is there. So it has been I to G. So I is having LFT as 37. So 37 minus 10 is nothing but 27. So this will be copied and pasted as it is, 27. What about H? H is again having only one converging points. So H is having only one tail end, that is I to H. So I is having LFT as 37. So 37 minus 11. So it has been 37 minus 11 is nothing but 26. So 37 minus 11, it will be 26. So 37 minus 11 is nothing but 26. So we will copy this and we will paste this and we will edit this as 26. 37 minus 11 is 26. Next we will proceed. F is having again one tail end. So that means 26 is the previous LFT value. So 26 minus 4 is nothing but 22. 26 minus 4 is nothing but 22. 26 minus 4 is nothing but 22. What is next value? Next node is E. Next event is E. So E is again having only one converging points, that is G to E. So G is having LFT as 27. So 27 minus 8. 27 minus 8, this 27 LFT minus this 8 duration, it will be 19. So we will copy this and we will paste same as 19. Again, what is the next value? The next value, it has been D. Next node, it has been D. D is again having only one converging points, therefore 19 is the previous LFT. So 19 minus 5 is nothing but 14. We will copy this and we will paste same as 14. Yes. So up to D we have calculated. C, yes. So C is having two tail ends. That means one tail end it has been E to C, next tail end it has been F to C. But out of these two values, or these two tail ends or these two activities, we have to see whether the values is least or not. Okay, the least value we will take for LFT calculations. So for E to C, 19 is the value. So 19 minus 6 is nothing but 13. 19 minus 6 is nothing but the 13. What about this value? So this value is 22. So 22 minus 10 is nothing but 12. So 12 and 13. So least value is, so here the least value is 19 minus 6 is 13, whereas 22 minus 10 is 12. The least value is 12. So we will take this 12 and we will paste here. To C we have calculated. How we have calculated the value of C? So here C we have calculated by taking the least value. So we have taken this 19 minus 6 is 13, whereas 22 minus 10 is 12. So least value 13 and 12. So least value is 12. So we have taken the value as 12. Okay. So here we have calculated. What is the next value? The next value is this value is 14. B is having only one tail end, that is from D to B. That means B is having only one tail end. Therefore 14 minus 5, that is 9. 14 minus 5, it has been 9. Okay, so that means this it is same. So we will copy this and we will paste here as 9. So in this way we have calculated the values. Okay, so in this way we have calculated all the ESTs and LFT. Okay, so earliest starting time and latest finish time for each activities we have calculated. Okay, so these calculations are more important. Okay, so we have drawn first the network diagram, and after drawing the network diagram we have calculated the values as EST and LFT. Next is we will represent represent this figure, and we will draw a table for in Excel sheet, and we will find out the total float and the remaining time values. Okay. So here I have drawn the table form, in the form of table the different things to be calculated. So here I have pasted the same figure which we have already drawn the network diagrams. So the same network diagrams I have pasted here in the Excel sheet, and therefore after pasting we will calculate the various things. Okay, so here activities, events are there, durations are there, remark column was also there. So I have removed that remark column. There is no need of this. These two columns are important, therefore I have taken these two. That is event column is important and duration is important for calculating the remaining time. So I have taken this as for calculation, these two column. Remark column I have omitted this. Okay. So first, while feeding the data as EST and LFT, so first we will feed the data for EST, that is the earliest starting time. So here we will feed the data for earliest starting time. Again, one thing to be kept in mind for feeding the data in earliest starting time. So we have to see, suppose we are taking event as A to B. So A to B, that means B is the next event. Okay, so while feeding EST we have to take the next. Okay, because next point. Okay. So A to B, B is the next point, and while taking LFT we have to take the previous point. Okay, so next point is while taking EST we have to see the next point. The next point is nothing but from this 0 to A to B. So A to B duration is 9. Okay, but what about the EST value? So A to B, B is the next point, so B is having the value as 9. Okay, sorry, this value will be changed. Again EST, while calculating the EST values we have to feed this EST value in this column. So A to B, so A to B, so we have to see the initial point. Okay, so A to B, what is the initial point? So A is the initial point. So while feeding EST we have to see the initial point. Initial point is A. So A value for EST is 0. So we will take this as 0. A to C, so A is again initial point, so again 0. Okay, B to D, B to D, so B is the initial point, so B EST is nothing but 9. Okay, C to E, C is the initial point, 8. D to E, so D is the initial point. What is the EST value? 14. Again C to F, so C is the initial point. What is the EST value? EST value is 8. Again E to G, so E to G, E is the initial point. What is the EST value for E? E is nothing but having an initial value as 19. Okay, F to H, to F to H, F is the starting point, so EST value for this starting point is nothing but 18, so this value is 18. H to I, again H is the starting point, what is starting point EST value is 22, we will take this as 22. G to I, to G is the starting point, EST value for G is nothing but the 27. So here we have feed the EST value, that is the earliest starting time. Same way we have already calculated the values as LFT, that is the latest finish time. The latest finish time, while feeding the value of LFT, we have to see the next node. Okay, so LFT to be calculated by keeping the next node A to B. So B is the next node. Okay, B is the next node. B LFT is nothing but 9. A to C, C is the next node, that is having 12. B to D, D is the next node, which is having LFT as 14. C to E, E is the next node, it is having a value of 19. D to E, E is the next value, next node, LFT value is 19, again same. C to F, yes, C to F, F is having next as 22. E to G, G is having 27. And F to H, so H is having next node is H is having LFT as 26. H to I is the next node, having value of 37. And finally G to I, again I is the next node, having value of 37. So in this way we have calculated LFT, that is the latest finish time, and earliest starting time. Okay, so these two calculations are most important. So we have feed already with the things which we have calculated LFT, so we have directly feed the LFT value. What is earliest finish time? So how to calculate earliest finish time? It is just this EST to be added with durations. Just this EST values, these values are to be added with the durations. We can find out the value of earliest finish time. The earliest finish time, I have written the formula for this 3 plus 2, that means third column plus second column, it is not the number, third column plus second column. So here I am in this, so EST this value plus this value, it is nothing but the value of EFT. Okay. Next, what is LST? LST is just the subtraction from the durations. So LFT to be calculated, LST to be calculated, LFT minus of durations. So LFT minus of duration. So here LFT minus duration of this, LFT column number is 6. So 6 minus 2 is nothing but LFT minus duration. So here I am taking this 0, and this value is LFT and minus durations. So duration is nothing but this value. Okay, so 9 minus 9 is 0, 12 minus 8 is 4, 14 minus 5 is 9, 19 minus 6 is 13, 19 minus 5 is 14, 22 minus 10 is 12, 27 minus 8 is 19, and so on. Okay, so here we have subtracted. And what about the total float? Total float is just finish subtraction or starting subtraction. So we will take this finish and finish subtraction. So these are values of total float. Okay, so again repeating what this values says, this 0 0, this 0 and 0 0 indicates these are the critical path. Okay, this is nothing but the critical path. Again, how to identify the critical path? Again, and the values of EST and LFT is same, that means that path is nothing but the critical path. So we will check this AB, yes, A to B, yes, so 0099, so yes, it is correct, it is having a critical path. What about BD? So BD is again having a critical path. What is next? DE is again having same value, EST LFT same, so again it is a critical path. Next is EG, again having same values, it has been a critical path. What is next value? Next value is nothing but G to I, again it is having the same value, it is nothing but the critical path. So in this way we have calculated all the critical path, that means this route is nothing but critical path, A to B, B to D, D to E, E to G and G to I. Okay, because this EST and LFT, they are same, 00 99, 14 14, 19 19, 27 27 and 37 37. This itself indicates this critical path, and we have checked this by the values which we have calculated. That means this line also indicates the critical path. Okay, so this is nothing but the critical path, 0 0 0 0 and 0. So we will write down here as critical path. Critical path. So what is the critical path? So here critical path, it is been denoted by A to B, next is B to D, next B to D, D to E, next E to G, G to I is nothing but the critical path. What are the ways? What is the value for this? The value for this is 37 days or 37 weeks or 37 days, one and the same. Okay, so it is 37. So this is nothing but the critical path. Again, most important is to identify this critical path with the double line. So we will draw the double line also. So I am taking the next figure which has been, we will show the with the help of the double line. So we have drawn the double line for this case also. So double line A to B is double line, we have drawn the double line. B to D again double line, and then D to E, it has been represented by double line. E to G again represented by double line, and G to I again represented by double line. So this double line itself indicates the critical path. So we have drawn the double line also, or highlight this arrow also. So we can draw the double line also. So double line indicates the critical path, and we have written the value as 37. So this question was asked for 13 to 14 marks in previous question papers. Therefore we have taken this problem in today's lectures. So this problem was very important. So you have to solve this problem. If is there any problem related with this, you can ask me. Okay. So here we will end the today's lectures, and next lecture we will see some more problems related with the critical path methods, and we will see or we will solve some more problems related with the exams. Okay. So here we have solved the problem related with the exams, because this problem was very important, in which the remark column was given. Okay. So we have seen the remark things, and we have drawn the this by giving this numericals, that is A to B, A to C, and we have drawn the network diagrams also. Okay. So thank you. We will end this today's lectures.